Okay. I hope the guitar was mostly in tune, but tonight it is movie night and I am so excited. I think this is the most excited I've been. The lighting is awful down here. Just saying that's white. Part of me is white, part isn't, but all that. But tonight, it's Tragically Hip night. Goddamn right, I am so excited because tonight, for the very first time, I'm going to be watching the Tragically Hip, a national celebration there. This is from the library, so that's why it's all weird. But, I mean, this is the final concert. What was it? August 20th, 2016. And back then, I was much younger, so I wasn't really into the hip. But there was just something that was so special to so many people about it. I still remember the house that my parents went to with everyone to watch this concert at, and I've heard it's amazing. I mean, looking at the set list, which is on the back, we got 50 Mission Cat, Courage, Weak Kings, at the 100th Meridian, like all of this Possessed by the Human Mind. So much going down here. I mean, looking at this, I don't know how well you can see it, but then, I mean, Twist My Arm, Three Pistols, Fiddler's Green, Little Bones, like, they're basically playing a lot of their most popular songs, which makes sense, it's their last concert. But for those who don't know, I'm Canadian, proudly Canadian. You can probably tell by wearing this too. But the Hip is my favorite Canadian band of all time. They're one of my top 4 favorite bands of all time. And I had popcorn stuck in my teeth this time. I'm going to try to eat this fast so I can really hear it well. And we just got a new TV today. I posted a little bit on Instagram about it. It's a Sharp 55-inch 4K TV. The brand is Sharp. And obviously, I mean, this is a DVD, so it's not 4K. I'm not doing it I'm not testing it for the video or anything. It's just nice because the TV is much bigger, much higher, all of that. I'll show you all of that. I am so excited to watch this. I love the Hip. Live, they're amazing too, and that's something that some bands don't have. But there's just this magic and this energy that especially Gord Downie, who's one of my heroes, has on stage, where he just like whips his head around, and some of the like, like he just makes like random sounds. It's always funny. I haven't been able to find this anywhere on the internet. Maybe I just haven't looked hard enough. But without further ado, I'll lower the lights. Let's watch this movie. I hope that didn't sound like anything else. Look at that beautiful purple color on the disc. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. It's better off anyway. I know you can't see me. Let's do this. I'm so excited. Oh, they're just showing a bunch of the clips from them and all the stuff they've talked about, and already I'm feeling it. Gotta get wrapped up in the blanket. Looks so young. Oh my god. Wow, one of the greatest bands of all time. There's no question about it. I know you can't see me, but it's the truth. Oh, that suit is shining. I remember watching an interview with Gord. I think it's like from CBC, saying I've been so lucky. And in that, I know you can't really see me, in that he was talking about how he was kind of teaching men how to like show affection by kissing on more than just a cheek. And that's shown here, which is good. I like that. 50 Mission Cat, let's go. Yeah. Already getting teary-eyed, oh god. Bill Marilko disappeared. Anyway, Courage is just such an amazing song. Going through these, they're also good. Aw, that look. Gotta hold iced tea. Oh shit. Gord's little strut is my favorite thing ever. Now he's taking off the jacket for boom, now you can see me. Look at that lighting. Yeah. I love how Gord has the Jaws shirt on. And now I realize that my science teacher from this year, Mr. Bond, looks a lot like guitar player Paul Langlos, someone like that. Don't know how to say it properly, but I found that funny. Don't worry, I won't be stopping in between every song, but Weak Kings just ended, and I love, this is just so like amazing Canadian, but when the line's like, late breaking story on the CBC, he's like, late breaking story on the CBC, and he like purposely really loudly said it, and everyone cheered. Like, that's just so Canadian, so amazing. I love this so much. So special. I miss Gord. That suit is so hot. Look at that thing. Oh my god. It's 12:09 a.m. Road Apples is just one of the greatest rock albums ever. Oh my god. Like, Twist My Arm just ended. Three Pistols is up now. What else? What comes after this? Fiddler's Green, which is in my opinion top 3 Tragically Hip, and then Little Bones. Like, come on. You have all those. You have more like long time running. That is such a flawless album. I keep looking at myself here when I should be looking here. And 3 feet up on the way. 3 pistols strong. I'm embarrassed of myself, sorry. I'm being way too loud too. Fiddler's Green is just ending now, and this is a song that means so much to me. And I think it's one of the most emotional. Don't cry. It's one of the most emotional songs I think ever. Just for, I think, obvious reasons in the song, but just the way it impacted me and stuff with my life. And the fact that that's the last time we'll ever see, or that we ever saw, Gord Downie do the song is just so sad. But now we get Little Bones, so that's good. Spring starts when our heart beats pounding. Here we go with the what is it called? Phantom Power Run. There we go. I was thinking what the album was called. Hell yeah. That means Bob Cajun and Fireworks are up soon. Fireworks is like the most Canadian song of all time. My hair keeps changing throughout this entire video. Yeah. One of the best acoustic songs of all time, and I know I'm stating obvious facts for those hip fans out there, but Bob Cajun is just one of the most perfect songs ever. Even battling cancer, his voice still sounds so. He has this energy to it, so it doesn't have to sound like perfectly, you know, hit all the perfect notes. He just has all this energy. That's what makes it special. That's why he's one of my heroes. Oh, Gord Downie. Oh, we miss you. Gord just told this amazing story about, obviously, this is in Kingston, this is where they started. And a lot of people are crying now, and I have, like, relations to Kingston, I'll say. Like, I won't give too much away. I don't live in Kingston, for those wondering, but I've been there many, many times. It's just really special to see. They're really, when I think about it, like, perfect kind of example of what Canadians can do. What Gord did with his lyrics, everything, like, they really showed the Canadian spirit and what's special about it, the way he, I mean, I think this is all obvious, but I'm still going to say it anyway, implanted so many important messages into his songs. I still haven't seen The Secret Path or listened to it, so I need to do that, because I know that's like Gord Downie instead of just like the Tragically Hip. That's Gord Downie. And there's just so much, like when you look at a song like Fireworks or all that, like as I said, it's like the most Canadian song of all time. Bob Cajun's like That Night in Toronto is something you never normally hear. Oh, there's so many songs that I could think of that have examples in it too. Like just hearing more Canadian cities in songs and all that stuff that you don't typically hear because most bands are American or British or whatever. And like rock bands like this, that's why they're so special to me. I love the hip with all my heart. That Alright is just so awesome. The riff, New Orleans is Sinking, is one of the best of all time, I think. It's so underrated. My memory is the river that I've been. New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't want to swim. I have a funny story with this song, actually. It's one that is one of their most popular, but when I was first getting into the hip, I never, like... You know this. You know the song. Blow It High-Do, obviously, is one of the most popular songs. When I was first getting into the hip, it took me, like, months to listen to the song a lot. It's not like I listened to it once, yeah, there's a flash. I probably shouldn't be talking during this. It's not like I listened to it and didn't like it, but it's just like I missed, and it's just one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. It's so good. Stretch that thing. I just looked on the back of the cover, and I think my favorite hip song is coming up next. I mean, they all could almost be my favorite. Thank you, Gord, for doing this. Thank you to the whole band. Not just Gord, but doing this show, going through what he had to go through. God. The fact that they never got big anywhere else, like besides Canada, is crazy. Like, I know they play in SNL and Woodstock, but still saving them for the Canadians. There he is. Justin Trudeau with the hip shirt on. I love that. That's amazing. That's awesome. See, that's why Gord's so good. He cares about people so much. It's amazing. I love how Gord's using, his fame to promote that. And they're back, of course. They always go in those little breaks. I think it's gonna be Nautical Disaster then Grace 2. which spoilers for my top 10 hip video, which I'll talk a little bit more about after this. Might be my 2 favorite hip songs. Just maybe. Hell yeah. This is like top 10, top 15 favorite songs of all time. Nautical Disaster. It's their best work in my eyes. And now I'm gonna shut up. And the screaming fill my head all day. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, now I listen to Gord. I don't ruin it with my own voice. Perfection, people. Perfection. I should probably turn this down. They just played Scared, and I've always loved it. And now they're playing Grace too, which is so good. See, my favorite album by The Hip, again spoilers, is Up to Here. But I love how here in this show they're doing like runs from like these ones from each album. And I have to say, so far the Day for Night one has been my favorite, I think because it's just near the end of the show. So it's like, oh, you can see the butler in the back. So it's like really, you know, this is like the final time the final time we'll see them perform this. Come on, just let's go. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Means so much more after seeing this when he's just like, God, I can guarantee there'll be no knock on the door. So many people probably dislike for me just, I'm a total pro, just doing that stuff. I'm sorry. I don't know how much of this will go in, but it's nice to see people react and just enjoy what you love, so that's why I like watching reaction videos, and I hope that's what this video is doing for you. And I think after this, what other songs do we have? Yeah, I think I'll just come back when it's over so I don't keep annoying you. I know I said I'll be back after it's done, but I was reading the back, and I don't know why I didn't realize that ABAC shit means, of course, ahead by a century. And my incredible playing in the start with just one string, because I can't actually do it, although it's just D, 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 wait no, D, 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 lift middle finger, D, 5th fret, D, D. Okay, now I'll actually be back after. I love this song too. Everyone does. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk quieter because it's later at night. Oh, whoops. But, my God. I have chills. I try not to cry, but, there's not really, whoops. There's Long Time Running. I love this song. There's not many bands who can do it like The Hip did it, especially being Canadian. This one means a lot to me. I hope you can hear me well. They mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to everyone, every Canadian. Like, basically everyone loves them. But when you build emotional connections with songs, like Fiddler's Green, for an example, and then you see one of your biggest heroes, who for me is Gord Downie, sing that song for the last time, and you know it's going to be the last time. It's just heartbreaking. Really sucks that we lost Gord, but just have to say thank you to him and the rest of the band for the beautiful music, some of the greatest of all time. And if you've seen this, which, I mean, you've now seen a lot of it, tell me what you think of it. What are your favorite hip songs? And I'll take this as an announcement to say, starting in April, I'm going to be doing Tragically Hip album rankings. I'm going to rank all the songs on all of their albums. I haven't actually listened to them all, but I've listened to almost like 90% of them. So I'll be ranking every song of them, about 1 or 2 a week. Make sure to come back for that. And I also reacted to In a World Possessed by the Human Mind, whatever, and that was like months and months ago, but definitely check that out, and thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Over and out.